I like this absolute nuke I just sent in stream pings. I'm very proud of this one. Probably my best stream ping. Probably my longest one. Who knows? Anyways. What's up? Why not? They sound good though. What, are you a hater? Hater of all things fun and good in the world or something? Feel like essay writing? I've already written the essay, don't worry. I'm curious how many words it is actually. Because people often complain about writing like 300 word essays or something. And by people I mean like, I don't know, first graders or someone would complain about 300 word essays. I bet this is probably 300 words though, I reckon. This took like, I don't know, 5 minutes to write though. It really didn't take all too long. I just vomited a stream of consciousness into the chat box. 12 segment Abaddon. Terrible, I'm sorry to say. Hate to be the bearer of bad news here. Okay, fine, you got me. It's actually... No, it's bad. I'm standing by it. Hello, thanks for the good luck GMHS. I love Madeline the Bubble, it's such a good map. Whoops. New Gold Bears event? I have not. What's the new Gold Bears event? Is there another EOTS type thing? Oh wait, is that the one that Jidio was talking about a while back? Where you like submit a gold and your name into a raffle and then it just spins 2 wheels. One person as the goldener and one person as the, or one golden as the thing? Is that it? I don't know where I'd find it, to be honest. I don't remember where the last one was though, to be real. Notifications, perchance. One person per difficulty range. Rather than just one person per the entire thing. Fair enough, I guess. Please don't cut out the end screen. Those are required rule 3. People keep doing that. It's crazy. Where do I submit? Where do I find that? Perchance on the website. Okay, maybe not. Aw, I've been logged out. This sucks. This is the worst day ever. News and events channel. Oh, this is, yeah, the events. Okay, I see now. Okay, Wheel of Fate number 1. Welcome to the newest Molten Court event. In this event, there will be 3 wheels submitted. Maps spin 1 person a golden map. Beware, the maps people submit to this event may be interesting. And most people probably wouldn't choose to golden them otherwise. Be advised, if you get picked, it might be an unsavory experience. This is your only warning. Also be aware that if you submit a map on the lower end of the wheel, you still may be chosen to do a map on the harder end of the wheel. You may only submit once to the wheel. You submit to also be the wheel your name is spun on. You must have the golden you're submitting. No untiered maps, no segments, no full game runs. Similar events in the future will all entrants will be given a map to golden, similar to Secret Santa, but for this event, only one user will be chosen for each wheel. Okay. Alright then. I want to do one of the harder ones. So let's find a golden for me. I have to actually... No, I don't have to log in actually. I can just look up myself on here. Hello. Hi, chat. Okay, so what is the wheel? 7 to 11. Alright, what tier 7 to 11 goldens do I have? Not many, that's for sure. Forward Facility's pretty good. I like that one. It is... Okay, Ferocious Sanctuary Plus and that are the only non-SJ ones. I'm going Forward Facility FC. We're doing this one. Oh yeah, I gotta read the rules, I think. No untiered maps, no segments, no full game runs. I think I Monday, July 21st. Ooh, that's like a week from now. If you're chosen, you don't need to drop everything and start going immediately, but you must commit to it and try to complete it in a timely manner. Be cool, wheel spins will be streamed live. Okay. Oh, I just noticed the names of the wheels. The Frog Face, Entity, and Abomination. Those are awesome. I want to be a part of the Abomination wheel. So how do I submit username? Alright. Oh, I guess you are supposed to just put the name. Okay, what's... Yeah, Abomination. There we go. I'll just copy and paste it. Boom. I'm so excited. I hope I win this time. I didn't win. Man, I should react to Abomination. I imagine you're supposed to do that. I didn't win last wheel. I hope I win this one. I mean, it's still gonna be like some crazy low odds chance, but like, you know. Sussy Seekers? Nah. I'm not gonna look at what's on the wheel until the day of, I think. Get to be surprised. Submit Grand Master Heartside and get kicked from the event. You know you want to. 5 submissions, unfortunate. I have quite a few, but I had 7 in the range of goldens for the wheel, so unfortunate. Truth nuke, I should do that. Flag nuke. I just did checkpoint 4 deathless. Not submitting an SJ map. Lame head. Submit an SJ map. Do it. Everyone loves SJ. Yo, GG. That's hype. Complex is a tad tricky. I died to the heart room like twice when I was going for it. It's something for sure. Just June Pair at 90 Platinum. Yeah. I think we started these grinds at similar times. I think I started max percent on this at like basically the same time Paris started 90 Platinum. It'd be really cool if we also finished them at like the same time. She put a lot more time into 90 Platinum than I did though. Like 400 hours off or something. Hermetic Complex. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna get flag 9 to end Deathless here real quick. Okay, that's cool. Also, my keyboard was like slightly hanging off my desk there, but... Alright, watch this. And now, I Goltra, which if you didn't know stands for Calamity Ultra. No! That sucks. I'm annoyed by that. I so badly want to get something other than Flag 7 to end Deathless, so that I have something new to tell people. Because people ask what my best run to end is, like, occasionally, and I always have to say Flag 7 to end. I want something new to that. It's been Flag 7 to end for like over 100 days, I'm pretty sure. For 100 days of me playing it. Realistically, probably like nearly a year since I got Flag 7 to end for the first time. Like 10 months or whatever. The one death was Flag 7. I also have a 2-death though, where the 2 deaths were flag 12 and then, get this, flag 6. Which was kind of funny. It was all 3/3 deathless in one run. I already have flag 1 to end. That's not a coupon. That's the type of run that you get in like a first playthrough. SMH. Edamori did not get that run though. They died in Heartroom. Tragic. Am I right? Edamori? I don't know if they're here. $754, that's like the fan game number. Yeah, I got you. Oh my god, there was a wheel spin like 8 minutes ago and I forgot. Hold up. Before I get too deep in this run here. Good luck, Chromatic Complex. I love the horse sound effects. Any horses in chat? Yeah, Soap's a cool beginner map, honestly, gameplay-wise. As a gamer who uses Discord and Reddit, it's a terrifying map ambiance-wise. Like, the aesthetic they went for is just terrifying, and I don't know if I'll ever be the same after playing it, but they did a good job with its gameplay. I swear, that save is like the most terrifying thing on the planet. Every single time that I get put in that position, it's always, I hate it, you know? Middle third deathless. Pretty neat. Thanks for the good luck. I'm doing good. God dang it, dude. I can't do flag 12 then deathless. It's hard, I guess. Whatever. I'll just clutch up and do it with a golden. Can't get flag 12 to end, I guess. I don't know. When there's even like an ounce of pressure, flag 2 becomes like absolutely impossible. Just can't pass it, I don't know. Hard to describe. And it's never to hard inputs either, it's always just some goofy thing. Stubbornness 7? God dang. In like one day? That's crazy. GG Mango Mesa Golden though? I don't know how long stubbornness is, personally. But yeah, that just sounds like basically the ending. 8 rooms. It is in 9B, but farewell normal in a long, long time. I'm gonna assume it's the same. Actually, I don't know. No, Recon 1 isn't Recon. Determination to nice. Yeah, that probably won't take you too long then. Yeah, I actually died to Recon 1 once when I was doing the Golden. I was a bit annoyed. I like Recon and normal Farewell. Farewell B-sides Recon for the Golden kind of sucked. It's like guaranteed you're gonna die there at least a couple of times, which is pretty annoying. Yeah, muscle memory is pretty crazy. I bet I could probably de-rust like 9B, like Humber full clear pretty quickly. Just because the muscle memory is powerful enough. I've been playing it for like a while. Sorcerer Sanctuary Plus is pretty awesome. Summit Ball side I've heard is pretty good, but I've never done it. Oh my god, dude, finally. Been a while. The further into that room I got, the more my heart rate started decreasing, actually. Man, my heart rate was like 150 entering that room. It's much lower now. So nervous after dying to Flag 10 so many times, you know? Okay. Wow. God, I'm shaky. All right. Tragic. Alright. I've lost my consistency at Flag 7, I guess. My flag 7 consistency is really falling off a cliff. It's so sad. He sentenced me to passing flying 7. Thanks. I'll hope it works. It's like sentencing Marky Moth to getting a 0 on bowling. Like, it's already the case, you know? Okay, I can't do this anymore. I guess I just can't pass flag 7. I just lost it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I saw it. Alright. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Pretty hype, I think. From SR is kind of crazy, honestly. It was from what, like flag 50 something SR, do the whole rest of it deathless. That's awesome. Let's go retryable stuff. I pressed jump that. I don't know. I have those deaths so commonly at this point. I don't get it. The most gaslighting deaths possible. They're so common too. Like I promise, I pressed a jump there. I just didn't jump for some reason. I guess I pressed it too early. That's my only guess. Yeah, long goldens are really boring for the most part. Or some of them anyways. It depends on the difficulty of the gameplay throughout. Farewell Golden, however, is one of those really boring ones. I really like the idea of going for 100% deathless at some point in the vanilla game, but I don't know. Do I really want to sit through the A sides and everything? I don't know. I don't think I do. Theo the bubble, yo, GG. Alright, here's my idea for 100% deathless. To like speed through the easy stuff that's boring, you know? So you just basically do Benny percent, and then do the seasides in Farewell. Or Benny percent while getting the A-side Crystal Hearts anyways. And if it's close enough, then just beat the thing. But like, completely ignore all the berries for now. And then do Farewell, do the seasides. And since you've already done the B-sides, all that stands in your way is just getting all the good berries, you know? I played AFM A-side Golden for a little bit, and I remember it being really boring, and also I remember not liking the stubbornness and hating the battle line boss fight part for consistency. Anyways, for like a first playthrough, it was pretty fine, but I've just always hated battle line boss fights in Goldens. Feels like they're almost never done in a way where it's fun or consistent in any way. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's unfortunate. You gotta get one of them USB keyboards and plug it in, I reckon. Good tip, that's what I'm saying. Maybe. I haven't looked at Reflection D-side all too much. Just didn't get the something, I don't know, the distance, the height. Mixture of both. I feel like some of them aren't, like the main ones that I'm thinking of in 60 are the ones where it's like one room, just a room with like barely anything in it, but like 1,000 battle lines on the outside firing lasers or bullets or whatever, and you just have to hit battle line a ton of times. So I think there's a couple of rooms like that. Equal death. Yeah, I did the same thing. I played the D-sides pretty soon after 100%ing it. That's like when I'd recommend playing through them, honestly. I hated 6A Golden. Did not enjoy a second of it. It also took me longer than the B-side Golden. 6A and 7A both took longer than 7B and 6B Golden. It's kind of awesome, I think. Shoutouts to me being crap at like endurance or like lengthy things. Or just easier gameplay in general, I don't know. $20 hours. I don't remember how long 3A took me. I know it took a little bit at the very least. Yeah, it's more approachable, but I don't like it as much personally. Drop Soul. I think I much prefer the older D-sides. Maybe I'm getting too much into a boomer mindset, old good, new bad, but like the newer ones are objectively higher quality. I don't think there's much arguing that, but I don't know. I like how hard the old D-sides were, how unforgiving they were. That was part of the appeal to them, I think, for me anyways. Yeah, I died to the battle line boss fight like over 50 times when I was doing 6A Golden. 3 of them were to the literal final room where you're like a feather going to the right like a little bit. I died to that 3 times. One of them was because my computer crashed while I was there, which was quite annoying. I did not have a good time with it. That was probably the catalyst to me hating the boss fight stuff, or the battle line boss fights as much as I do. I've always preferred when games kind of toss you in on the deep end of difficulty. That's kind of why I like the old D-sides so much, with 3D being the impossible, insano, insane, crazy, insane challenge. I'd much prefer to be completely demolished in a game, and eventually over the course of a while finally like get good enough at it to not get demolished, than to have my hand held through it. I just don't get much of a feeling of like improvements or anything from the hand-holding approach. The extremely gradual increase in difficulty to the point it's not very noticeable. I played Arfie's D-sides back when it was just 1 through 7 and then 9D, but 9D's been turned into its own separate standalone. And then there was an 8D at some point. I never tried the 8D though. Yeah, I got to flag 7. It was the 3rd attempt of the day. It was awesome. I feel like an example of a game that does the whole hand-holding thing all the way up to like the most difficult stuff is Trials Rising. The hardest stuff is absolutely insane, like don't get me wrong. I still have not cleared every course in that game because some of them are just that hard that I've dumped hours into them and can't clear them, but like the vast majority of the game, because the game has about 217 tracks I think, is how many it has, and like the vast majority of them, like 170 of them or something, are like not that hard for the most part. It's crazy. Like it really eases you into the harder tracks. It's kind of nuts. I like the CC sides actually. I really want to go back and do the Goldens for them. I went for 9cc Golden for a while, at some point off stream, like a couple of years ago at this point. It's such a blast of a map and I love it. Gradual difficulty increase. Fair. I think if you want to like actually improve that stuff, the gradual difficulty increase is like way better, but for me, I think if you want to like really feel good about how far you've come, just getting tossed head first into something near impossible for your skill level is a pretty good thing to do. Only if it's something that you enjoy, though, you know. Don't jump to GMHS Golden. Worst mistake of my life. This map isn't that fun. I don't remember 8cc at all, to be honest. I genuinely have zero memory of that map for some reason. The only ones I really remember are like 1, 2, 3, 7, and 9 though. Because 3cc felt like impossible when I was first playing it because I'm really bad at cycles. And I've goldened the first 2. I've tried to golden the 7th and 9th one. So that's probably why. I don't know. I don't remember 3cc. I remember it. I don't remember going for the golden at all first. I don't remember how, like, inconsistent it is all too much. One day I'll go for them, but... Yeah, it's not tier 0, it's tier 19 now. Gotta get with the new woke terminology, you know? Gotta be politically correct. Or something. Did anyone here read my essay that I sent in the stream things? I'm curious. It only took like 5 minutes to write or something. I didn't put too much like effort into it, but I thought it was kind of goofy. I just wanted to make a huge wall of text, like way over explaining a, like an 8-word thing. Humber FCS is tier 17. Lifting heavy rocks. Nice. Any rocks in chat? I'm getting another far run, to be honest. I think my flag 7 used up all skill of the day. Don't even feel much stronger yet. That's crazy. Yapping on the phone and then you hit your desk. That's awesome. Did you just like go silent or something like midway through the run to focus? Just a one-sided conversation type of thing? Because I've done that sometimes, and I'm in a voice chat and I'm doing something. Sometimes I'll get far and then just like kind of stop talking for a little bit. Yeah, I remember. Hello. I wonder if that's actually even savable. Yeah, I can talk and focus too sometimes. I mostly really only do that on stream though at this point. I treat playing video games off stream and playing video games on stream pretty differently. Disco Has Been Hotel. I've heard of that show. There's like 3 different Has Been Hotel subreddits that keep appearing on Reddit to me, like constantly. One of them is literally just called Crazy Has Been Hotel Haters, or just like something along those lines. And it's just a bunch of people malding, like they just take screenshots of negative comments about Has Been Hotel and then just start malding on Reddit about it. I find that subreddit really funny. Because I feel like that's the only time I've ever seen a subreddit like that. Like, I'm sure there's more that exist, but an entire full subreddit dedicated to taking screenshots about other people hating on a show so that you can hate on those people for hating on the show. Just a full community dedicated to that, I think, is kind of wild. So I haven't told Reddit to, like, stop showing me stuff like that because it's, I don't know, it's interesting. Are there good intermediate maps to silver? I'm not sure, there's some good ones. I like Pointless Machines as a map. I don't know if it's all too good of a silver though. I've got some quarrels with puzzle map silvers as a whole. Eat Girl's pretty good though, actually. I think Eat Girl's probably my favorite one. Did Eat Girl Silver? Unfortunate. The way I did Eat Girl Silver was I just didn't even ever do a second playthrough of the map. As soon as I started going for the silver, I was just picking up the silver and I was just trying to like figure out the routing as I went, because I figured that'd probably be a fun way to do it. Not go in there with pre-planned bar ads or anything. Just try and swagging out, you know? Yeah, I'm not saying Eat Girl's a puzzle map. It's just kind of a routing-based map. Or that's how I see people do this silver anyways. They just come up with, like, individual routes for every single room. Though I will say, trying to do puzzle map silvers without ever doing a second playthrough, like years later or something, just completely forget all solutions and just try and figure them all out with the silver is pretty fun, honestly. It makes the like the successful attempts really, really long, but honestly, it's really fun to go for. All modern maps are puzzle maps. Insert me ranting about routing-based maps for 20 minutes. I was going through the Ferocious Sanctuary Plus VODs, and there was just like some point where for like 20 minutes I was just ranting about modern maps compared to old boomer maps, and like how routing heavy a lot of stuff is nowadays. Not a single second of that's going in the video, but like, I thought it was kind of funny that I was like talking for that. Like, I don't remember talking for that long about it, but apparently I did. Undergrowth is a pretty cool map, honestly. They're AFK. This is tragic. Any AFKers in chat? I really liked doing the silver, honestly, the more that I think about it and remember it. Like, a map like this is just so cool. That being said, I don't think Consume Woman looks that fun from what I've seen of the video. It looks like it was just, what if we made a 24 by 40 rooms neon style gameplay with battle lines with speed tech. Like, there's not really any, like, it doesn't look like anyways there's any, like, you know, like you can go multiple routes right there, like just doing different stuff. Looks like there's one set path that you absolutely have to go, and that just seems kind of boring to me. Okay, I'm not gonna like watch this whole thing. I'm gonna subscribe though and upvote. Do y'all get it? It's because in Reddit they're called upvotes instead of liking the video. Yeah, I kind of like mazes sometimes, occasionally. In real life, mazes are pretty fun. I think I've only ever been to one, but they're pretty cool. YouTube upvotes. Let's go. I wasn't looking. Whoops. That would be pretty cool, honestly. Co-op version. Good luck, Undergrowth. Man, I really do think I just used all of my skill on that flag 700 and then just like fell off. Crazy. Crazy eights, am I right? Any crazy eights heads? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the bench being able, or like the bench being the replacement for those. It's actually true. I kind of liked the like individual little things that Spring Collab had, but it makes sense that because the bench could do it, that's why they don't have them. Same. Basically my long-term goals for Celeste is I want to do here's basically what I want to do. So for like the Celeste hard list, I just want to do whatever the highest sweep you can do is. So like right now, hypothetically, if I were to go for it, it would be like 7-star plus. Like I just want to do all of those, and then whatever the highest tier is, I want to sweep that like a golden list. Just so that I could definitively say I've done the hardest thing in this game, and no matter whose opinion you're going off of, I've done it. Tier 1. Alright, I guess it caps out at Tier 1. I'm gonna do Tier 1 sweep, everybody. But that's my long-term goals for this game. No, I don't think it'd be hard. It'd be a lot more time consuming though. Like no matter what your skill level is, Tier 1 sweep being like, I don't know, like a couple thousand maps at least, right? Hang on, let's check. Let's fact check this. There's a way to fact check this. Let's fact check. Okay, here's my guess. 1,644. Let's see it. Okay, 1,966. I was off by like 300, but yeah. It would be so time consuming to do that. Like, even if you're terrible at the game and can't do tier 20s, you know. Especially given that multiple of these get added every single day, you know. There's always more. It's just kind of like... Yeah, you'd have to account for new maps getting added. I mean, there's probably going to be some new tier 20s eventually. Eventually, tier 21 is going to happen also. And higher tiers than that, too. Tier 1 is essentially just the goldens that are technically dyeable, but realistically speaking, pretty easy. I didn't even know Blueberry Bay golden see-through. That's kind of funny. It's over. Alright, hear me out. New strat. I'm gonna test out my new strat with everybody. Watch this. Okay, so basically you just go... Was I inside of them for a frame? I kind of looked like I was in it for a frame, and then died like the next time when I paused there. Did I actually? No, I doubt it. But alright then. It's probably some funky hitbox stuff if I had to imagine. I doubt I actually spent a stun there. Okay, now I gotta know. Okay, if there's lightning on the side of the screen, then it's real easy to check. But I don't think there's lightning here, is there? There is lightning, unlike the the side. Okay, so if I actually did spinner stun, I'm gonna click that. Oh, it's not gonna work, is it? It's gonna be after the fact, isn't it? Oh, that's the wrong. Why did it drag that one over? Yeah, it's already gone. Okay, hold up. If I actually spinner stun, then the lightning on the side of the screen would be gone too. So let's see. I'm curious now. Yeah, lightning is not stunned at all. I don't think that was a spinner stun, I hate to say it. Don't think I quite got it. Okay, but how would I not be dead there then? If that truly wasn't a spinner stun. That is like inside. Like this, like no matter what goofy hitbox shenanigans there are, I am inside of that spinner. I am in that dust bunny right there. That is like not deniable. Order of operations of moving spinners could be. Hold up. Let's test this by just gonna pause buffer through it. That's okay. Whoops. Hold up. So this is just pause buffered. No stunning happening here. Let's just see how far into the spinner you got. Yeah, okay, you just like go inside of it. Alright, interesting. Yeah, no, I didn't pull off a spinner stun. It's over. 113 deaths. Nah, you got this. $113 deaths, more like 113 learning opportunities, you know? Hello. No, you wouldn't. There's no mega VIP. I don't remember how hard the berries were for Undergrowth, to be honest. I feel kind of done with GMHS for the day, to be honest. Only played for like an hour and a half, but like throwing bricks at me. What the flip? What the toxic? What the VIP times 2 gets you banned? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, hear me out. Hold up. Hear me out. This is about to be sick. Deathlink. I forgot about that. Alright, watch this though. Susan Helper. No, okay, watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Hardcore Celeste. Mean? What are you on about? Were you screen peeking or something? What the flip? I can't believe this. You're cheating. If I had one mod, I don't know who would do. I feel like 90% of the people who are modded here are like completely inactive. It's awesome. It's so wholesome. Alright, fine, I'll do your wheel thing. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Super whatever also. Ultra whatever. Maybe. Ban at least one innocent person for no reason. There was already a mod who did that though. SMH. Not Tower XBI. You lost. Horse react this person. Okay, watch this though. Ready to go unmodded? No, I don't think so. Comet system. And also I think Dr. Coffee. This is kind of like farewell. Because it's easy, you know? That's the wrong one. Theo Basics. I think there's only actually like 4 people banned in this channel. Very unwholesome. Yeah, beginner's hard, exactly. Alright, now I swag it out. Swag style. Can anyone tell I like the word swag? It's kind of the new wholesome for me. I just latch on to words. Kind of truth nuke, actually. Nene is evil sometimes. So can you just like... You can do that, okay. What's up? Oh, we're talking smack about you. That's what's up right now. Chat, I saved it. She'll never know now. Wasn't there something with updashing here? That might be a different room. Yeah, I've already joined it. Or are you like snailed or something? I almost right dashed there. Thank goodness I didn't. What? I can't interact with that. I don't think that's always there either, to be honest. Pantheon for 169 days. Yep. I play it a bit sometimes. It's a hobby of mine. I got a flag 7 entry earlier today, so I'm getting quite close, it appears. Maybe one of these days I'll actually get it. There's another one of these things. What the flip? There's just random text boxes in the wall that you can't do anything about. Yeah, forward facility, full clear silver. It's pretty awesome. 100 jump silver and do it with that. That's not very wholesome of you, I gotta say. GG flag 7 entry, thanks. It was like the 3rd attempt of the stream, and then I spent another hour and didn't get back there. Which is kind of wholesome. Anyways, I just want to see how far I could get in beginner lobby deathless with like 0 practice. I did all these silvers a very long time ago at this point. Like the last time I did these silvers was like a year ago, I think. So I think it'd be fun. Let's see how far I get, you know? Yeah, I'll get to flag 8? I actually don't remember what flag you got to, I gotta be honest. It was something far in the map, though. No! Okay, now we're chilling, though, actually. So I think you just do that, and then you, like... I think that's the strat. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember what you're supposed to do there. It's probably not a super if I had to guess, but... That's really close to that spinner, what? Oh my god. Alright. That's 2 maps, let's go. World record, potentially? I haven't fact-checked this information, but I'm assuming it's a world record. Two maps in a row that time. Hold up, I got the berries, right? Yeah, there's only 2. Okay. No, I know my beginner lobby like the back of my tricep. I'd never miss a berry. This year cabins probably isn't too hard to blindfold. I remember really liking this map. This is probably one of my favorite beginner maps from what I remember. I just kind of like the maps that are not gimmicky at all, just kind of gameplay. Like, those are my favorite kinds of maps. Like, this map doesn't have, like, any special gimmick or anything. It's just, you go up, and I think that's awesome. Doesn't feel the need to try and have something unique about it. That's not what I was supposed to do. It's over. I got 2 hearts though. Yay! Yippee! Oh well. Yeah, so wholesome to see a beginner starting their strawberry jam journey. That's what I'm saying. Ow! Marky, that's mean. What the... The first maps you showed? Let's go. It's a pretty good map. I have so many deaths on that save file. Hang on, chat, watch this. Hold up. Since I want to go for expert lobby deathless, like sometime this year, I want to start that grind. I should just occasionally, just for funsies, play the hard side. I think. Get back into the groove of it, you know. There's a new Molden event. Hold up, I can just show it. Advanced Lobby Deathless has not been done yet, but Ghost is pretty close to it. Oh, I'm already hovering over it. Okay, it's this one. So basically, there's going to be 3 different wheels, and everybody who submits to this, like me for example, you can submit like a golden that you've done. And then it gets added to the wheel, and your name also gets added to the wheel. So it's like a raffle thing. So if you win, it'll be, each wheel will have like 2 separate wheels. One for whoever the winner of the raffle is, and then one for whatever the golden that was a part of that raffle. And then whoever wins has to do whatever the golden gets landed on, and that's the event, which I think is pretty neat. Yeah, 2 runs, like, what was it? Like 19 maps in a row from start, and then that to end deathless with the heart side and everything. That Discord, it's the official modded golden Discord. I think it's probably, there's like a link to it on the website, I think. You have a chance then. Yeah, you could catch up. You got this. The 6 other maps, the easiest ones basically. They kind of go in order from like, they start off with all the hardest and least consistent maps, so like basically towards the end of the run is all the pretty easy ones. So they've basically done like 90% of the difficulty in one run essentially. So I mean, I guess the heart side's a pretty big chunk of difficulty, but you know. So they're pretty close. Holding on to grab. Be Berserk is one of the early ones, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, it's like map 9, I think, in the rats. Got a lot of cycles, which are pretty tricky. I kind of suck at that, unfortunately. I didn't dash into that. Be Berserk's flag in Mango Mesa is such a choke point, it's crazy. That's not what I was meant to do, but whatever, it works. Oh, you don't hold down there. Okay. My bad, my bad. Yeah, you just hold it. Okay. I don't know. I think Ghost's opinion is that they don't know, I'm pretty sure, is what they usually say. Because their hardest modded Golden that they've ever done is Mango Mesa Golden, so they don't have too much experience with each tier and like the difficulty of them and all that. Marky, you hate this Golden though, I'm pretty sure, right? SMH. Yeah, in my opinion, it's probably harder than Grandmaster Heartset Golden. I see no world where Advanced Lobby Deathless is easier than Grandmaster Heartset Golden. Given how incredibly inconsistent and jank a lot of the maps are. Especially given how hard and inconsistent the Heartset is. I'm supposed to dash that. I don't think that is there. I'm curious if anyone else is ever gonna do Advanced Lobby Deathless though. Or someone who's like experienced with the high tiers of Goldens and stuff. Whoops. Spring collab map Deathless? Around Clockwork Silver difficulty? Probably some of the low-end GM ones, honestly. I mean, I imagine Clockwork is even harder than something like Gem Garden, which is the low-end GM of GM Lobby and Spring collab. Yeah, it's possible to beat all of Call of the Void backwards, and somebody did that with the silver. It's awesome. Oops. I'm shocked Flag 2 didn't take that long, given that it's kind of like one of the hard ones. Oops. Yeah, this is Psychokinetic. 200 hours in base game. Let's go. Okay, I gotta relearn how to do this. Alright, pretty bad, I'll say it. Given that I already have this golden, I probably shouldn't have died that many times, but, you know. Yeah, I've seen it. It's hype. Doesn't show the full runs though. I think it'd be a lot more fun of a video if it showed like the entire full runs. You just hear a huge conglomerate of people talking, and slowly but surely as you get further into the video, the voices start getting quieter. They start speaking less as they get further and further. Like, that'd be sick. That's what I at some point, like, a couple weeks ago, I was talking about it, like, once Expert Heartside Golden hits 100 clears, like just compiling all of them to something. That's more of what I was envisioning when I was talking about it like a week ago, or a couple weeks ago, however long it was. Like just fully all of the runs, or like just the full runs. So I think that's a lot more fun, personally. Yeah, it doesn't have it yet, but it's quite close. It's up to like, I don't know, like 80 or something. A lot of people got this golden. GM has 11 currently. Alright, this is a pretty decent second reclear. I'm breezing through this so much faster. I think they go back and forth between Belated Valentine's Day first and Synapse first. Usually one of the two, though. And then everything else has a set path, but those two are generally interchangeable. And last, Swag Alert. Yeah, apparently Synapse is really inconsistent. Summit downside first. True, I should do that. Real. I have no idea what map I'd put first, honestly. That's definitely something that's gonna come like way later down the line. I think the runs that I'd want to go for before even deciding on a route is just stuff like all reds in a row deathless, all yellows in a row deathless, all greens in a row deathless, just stuff like that. Just to get a general sense of like how hard or like how inconsistent each one is. Stuff like that. I think that'd be helpful. And then I'll commit to some path. Raindrops first. Oops. I think that's a bad move, specifically just because of how boring attempts would become, to be honest. Like, it's a really annoying map to do deathless, but I imagine that would make it more so that you'd want to put it like towards the end, so you don't have to deal with it as much. Whoops, I forgot how to do it. Yeah, there's one called the Acorn collab that's in the works. It hasn't been officially announced anywhere yet, but I've heard a decent chunk about it just through like word of mouth. I feel like it would be more annoying though to start every single run with a map that you despise though. It would make actually doing attempts like the least fun thing in the world if every single attempt started with an 11-minute cutscene of like your least favorite map in the entire like lobby. Like I feel like that would be worse, personally. Because it might not be like one big moment of like, wow, I hate this map, I just lost a really good run to it, but more of like a gradual over the course of like hundreds and hundreds of hours. Just sitting through it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. Golden, you've already done? I don't know. Probably just like redo it. If I had to guess. I'm not sure, actually. I'm assuming it's going to be a similar level of quality. Who knows, though? Oops. Yeah, that's a neat thing about lobby deathlesses or like full modes is that you can just like decide what to put wherever. That's part of what makes GM lobby so alluring, or expert lobby. I mean GM lobby too, but expert lobby specifically like so alluring. Like I get to make my own balance. I feel like 1 through 3 is gonna have some of the worst maps on it though, is the thing. Is the unfortunate thing. Because 1 through 3 is where the stuff like, for example, 100 jumps silver is, which is just like a multi-hour long map where you just jump a bunch. If that was an NRCBs, true. I'm just gonna see if I can get this deathless real quick, and then I'm probably gonna be done, I think. Pretty satisfied with today. I got a flag 7 entry again, finally. Nah, I wouldn't cancel it if something like 1,000 NRCBs showed up. I wouldn't cower in fear. I'd rise up to the challenge and go for it, if I get spun anyways. I hypered there for some reason. Whoops. Alright, whatever. Anyways, I wanna go for more of the expert stuff. I wanna start warming up on the expert. I'm feeling kinda close to the end of GMHS Golden, and although there's stuff I wanna do in between GMHS Golden and Expert Lobby Deathless, I think it'd be nice to start getting decent at it. Start de-rusting a bit. I think that'd be quite helpful towards the future. Shush. I clicked pin tab instead of mute tab, apparently. Yo, GG Complex Silver. Good luck, Fortress Fall. That was GMHS Golden. I got a flag 7 entry today. I got it on my 3rd attempt of the day, and then for like another hour of attempts I didn't get anywhere, so I don't know. It was alright. It was a decent session. Okay, we're gonna raid Irisu. They're playing the Devil side, I think. I think that's what this is. I gotta be honest, I don't know. I'm assuming it's the Devil side, just simply because it's all, like, red and stuff. And also it says flag 2, so that's my guess anyways. Anyways, good night, everybody. I'm happy with getting a flag 7 entry today. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try and, like, I don't know. I'm gonna try and get back there. Boom! Goal set. Alright, good night, everybody. Bye.